Hello friends, welcome back to Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. Before today's mission, which is this 11th hour heist, I want to mention that yes, I did, as promised, respec both Rev and Maverick. And in fact, funny enough, here we are on my 20th video in this series before I had realized that you can spend training points to increase your talent's efficacy. Had no idea. So in doing this respec, I went ahead and fully upgraded Iron Grip. I went ahead and fully upgraded Savagery. We went back to Crosshair and Run and Gun. So yeah, that's a thing that I now know that we can do. Weird that I didn't know that ahead of time. Anyway, as for Ken, we really went sort of all in on the sniper tree. As you can see, I'm only just a little bit going into the soldier tree for now. So we hit Rapid Ready, we hit Skull Shot. Nest seems to be a very, very good thing to hold on to. Should probably upgrade that pretty quick. And I went ahead and equipped him with this Quad Strike Railgun, though I do still have this sniper rifle. And in fact, in comparing the two, I was surprised to find out that the Hunter Sight actually has a louder noise range, even with the what's it called, suppressor on it. So that was interesting. So we're gonna put him on the Quad Strike for now, and we're gonna go save June, our Scourge. Now, the other thing I've done is, because we are currently maxed out in our barracks, we have 9 spaces and 9 mercs, so I am right now trying to upgrade the barracks. If it doesn't happen in time, I will be letting someone go to get this Scourge, because I really want to try out the Scourge class. I have not gotten a chance to do so. Anyway, without further ado, we've got 2 levels to this mission. I used our field ops area to get this plant advantage, as well as this alarm malfunction. Almost $800,000 for this one, tons of XP. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Now, this one, I think we're going to go... Do I want Sentry in this one? I know this one has a capability of being very violent. However, there's also some hacking involved. So I think this is a good team. I do have to take care of Bandit's wound at some point, but for now, let's go. On the ground, lower depths are fortified, blah blah blah. We think they're going to be like doing a autopsy of, although I guess it's a vivisection if you're still alive, of June. Okay, so red key or hacker. The extra movement speed is going to help us out. Okay, if we do this right, we should be able to just skirt the edge, maybe pick up these 2 loot boxes, get to the elevator. I'm pretty much resigned to letting these 2 go, because I assume there's a bunch of guards over there. That's not going to be quite close enough to hit. And with sneaking, I can't quite get close enough at all. Okay, great. Okay, if I come over here... Bandit, you're just too loud overall. Now, that railgun's going to be loud, so I'm going to... I think I may have to just take this guy down. He's in my way. So we'll get Bandit up here. Also take a shot. We'll miss. That's not good. Maverick does not have a quiet weapon. That miss is a problem. Because you're going to run away. And now you're going to shoot. And now we are having problems. Well, this went off the rails quickly. Okay, how do we want to do this? They kind of have a general idea of where we are at this point. I want to keep it at 0 security level if we can. Get Maverick over here just in case we need to start sniping people. Okay. Boom, 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 and boom. Let's see. So scan first, then do the thing. But again, this says 10% damage to connection when you take any action, so I feel like scanning now would not be a good idea. So I'm going to deception first, then I'm going to scan. And again, alright, let's find out. We're gonna scan. Did that damage my cyber deck? It looks like it didn't, so I guess when it says any action, it doesn't mean scan? I don't know. Okay, well this isn't what we're here to do, but we may as well, since we're in the area, we'll go ahead and blue juice for a little bit more AP. Disarm, sleaze, download, download. Like, we're pretty much safe here for now. But not for long. Because we've definitely alerted folks that there's something wrong. Yeah. This was not the way I was hoping this would start off. But we're not cooked yet. Cameras are going to rotate away from us, which is nice. Delay. Okay, this will be the perfect place to discover. So if I hit scan, it does unload one of my programs. Okay. So, and it specifically unloaded the program I needed. So no, I don't think that scanning every single time is the right call. It's probably down here. I'm probably going completely the wrong way. I don't really care about that. Oh, good. I was going the right way. Okay, cool, excellent, wonderful. Okay, so we'll hack the elevator. We're disconnecting immediately. We got to get out of here. We've got two enemies up there that have to be dealt with. Man, I have been missing a lot today. There we go. Okay, so we'll stun him. See if we can get out. Can I get out the back here? No, I can't even get in there. Okay, good to know. We are running. Just avoided a escalation. Obviously pick up the loot box on the way out. That's inconvenient. Yeah, that person being right there is very inconvenient. Let's go over here. I think we can use lure. Actually, now that no one's looking... Take down with the melee. Take him down. That gives us the red key, which we don't need. And we can get out without an escalation. I hope. Okay, a little bit of an inconvenience at the beginning there, but we did get out without an escalation. So here we go. Bumpy ride down. Gonna get bumpier at the bottom. One stage down, one to go. We're way below the towers now. There's a lot of concrete over our heads. Let's focus on the problem right now in front of us. We're close to June. Time is running short. You can feel it in the air. We'd better move. Something's not right. You're close enough now that I can say there isn't a Q Milieu surgical suite down there. They aren't slicing June up. Then they're holding him for someone. This wasn't some random pickup. They had June's numbers. They were holding him for Warner Braun. Bust June out and extract before this all goes to hell. So we'll take that guy down, so he's not an issue. Everyone else is probably just going to run, because I've got that extra movement speed buff. If I switch to sneak, I can't go that far. Yeah, I think speed is the name of the game here. We're just going to go as far as we can. If we get seen, we get seen. Someone's coming. It's oppressive down here, not just because of the towers piled up above us. We have an executioner. Take me to June. We need to end this quickly. Our timeline just accelerated. Okay, so we've got an executioner coming in to take June down. Okay. We need to move quickly, but as quietly as we can. Yeah, once they know we're there, obviously they're gonna start sprinting. So we gotta get moving. Nice. Just got him to turn a little bit, which is all I needed. Get Maverick caught up. Oh, if I'm not... Okay, if I'm not crouching, I'm gonna get seen, so I may as well stay low. I'm feeling cautiously optimistic so far. We've made some really good progress. The executioner's still all the way over there, and I'm hoping that they're gonna slow walk for a little while. To give me a little time to clean up some of these folks. We are coming up on our first escalation, but I think I remember getting a leverage that'll allow me to delay an escalation for one turn. Alright, let's see what Jebba does. You're gonna get right up next to me. Awesome. That's exactly what I needed. Move up to the stairs, sort of crouch down there. Now, Iota was sent my direction, but thankfully it seems to be being sent in the direction of the dead body and not me. Speaking of dead bodies... we'll ash that one. And we're all going to kind of gather on the stairs, I think. I'm not super optimistic we're going to be able to stay quiet in this one. I just hope we can get to the cell before the fireworks start. We're going to delay for now. Falling asleep on your way to an execution. How cold-hearted. Ah, but you're coming to take their place. Okay, fine. Okay, so we got everybody gathered up by the stairs. Still no escalation. We're doing good. We're still at 0, in fact. Now, I want to take down Chi here, but Udo there is still looking at him, so I'm gonna delay. You're gonna get out of my way anyway. Never mind. And we managed to keep the security level down. Not bad. For now. Get Maverick over here and then delay. You're going to keep going that way, which makes me perfectly happy. I was a little bit worried you were going to turn right back around. Our Executioner, once again, taking their sweet time. Send Floater over here to once again dispose of the body, so we don't have to deal with the countdown timer. We're still at sec level 0. Chill there and delay. Iota's still looking around for whoever killed that guard. Yeah, again, we're just going to delay, let the enemy take all their actions so that they can't respond to what I do. Which probably now includes killing Amoxie there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting an escalation here. But again, I can delay an escalation by 1 turn. Also, our Executioner is coming up on being in my sniper's range. So I may just take her down, that way I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, because all the guards are kind of looking at each other. Still staying below sec level 1. Not bad. I gotta love these stuns. They are very, very useful. Now, we do still have a guy up there, though. Maverick, I think you're going to stay out here. I think your job is going to be to come out here, nest up, and kill things as they come. Probably should have waited. Now that I'm thinking about it, should have had him take his turn first. But since we're here... Yeah, not my best work. That shot is definitely my fault. Can't quite reach the lock, so I may as well grab the box. No, that'll alert absolutely everybody. I'm not quite at that point yet. In fact, I think what we're going to do is we're going to look ahead this whole area. We're going to pre-computed advantage Maverick so he gets the first shot. Gonna reload. And yeah, I'm not quite ready to reveal myself yet. Oh crap, I forgot to... That's annoying. I forgot to stop the escalation. I knew I was supposed to, but I forgot. We're gonna do Skull Shot. Take down the Executioner. Nice. 2 shots, 2 kills, but we got one more. We're gonna Iron Grip to get some of that recoil back. Amazing. Maverick, you absolute badass. 3 shots, takes down the entire group. get you out of here. Too many ears. Let's get going. Head for this cargo tunnel. Okay, we got it. We can do this. June, it's nice to meet you. No time for chit-chat. We're getting gone. The enemy is heading in our direction, but Maverick should be able to take them down, cover our exits. Yeah, they're definitely starting to fall in around me. Five shots and 5 kills. Absolutely ridiculous. Definitely glad for that respec. No target. Okay, if Bandit can kill this guy, then I should not have to worry about any more escalations. Nice. Okay, good. We're pretty much in the clear at this point. Hopefully. Because, like, Ulto is way over there. There's no way. We are about to escalate, so we are going to use the leverage to block the Sec AI from escalating. Just to make sure we don't somehow get, like, reinforcements coming out of the door we're aiming for. That wouldn't be good. Corrupted protocols, restarting process. We're out of here. Ulto, you don't realize you're the only one left alive in the entire building. You are so lucky. Nice. Very clean with a couple of minor mishaps. That is one thing about this game that I'm trying not to make the XCOM comparison too many times because they're very different games. But in XCOM, once you mess up your stealth, it's pretty much messed up forever. And in this game, you can kind of claw things back if you take the right actions. Anyway, who sent you? I think you know who it is, but we had to protect his identity. Too many ears reporting to the Brout clan. My father, then. Miguel came to us, convinced us to track you down, and drained his hidden funds to pay us to drop into District 83. But we've heard the story. We know things aren't simple between you two. I took this path willingly enough. I can't blame Miguel for it, and it sounds like he risked it all this time. I'm just glad to see you're alive. Sounds like you were the prime mover behind that, so thank you. Otherwise, the Brout clan would have had the last laugh. What do you do now? Well, I wanted to say thank you and goodbye. You're my son. You've done more for me than any son should have to do. This will be the last time we ever talk. Oof. We need to wrap up our business with Miguel. Let's talk alone then. The job is done. We'll take care of June's next steps and exodus from New Boston. So they were bounty hunting. If there are Brauk military operating here in New Boston, they'd have to be under the command of Clara Brauk, the niece of Johann, who inherited most of his restricted stock. We'll make sure he doesn't fall right back into their trap. Thank you. So what are we going to do? We could help June out of town, or we could take him on. Thankfully, he's waiting for my review. Look at all that XP. Everyone levels up. $575,000. Okay. I'm going to say that was... I'm not going to say it was an unqualified success, but it went really well. Clinic's going to be done now. So let's actually make that happen. Welcome to your new clinic, Bandit. I've prepped this old service entrance to be your private entrance. I have a few connections of my own. I see a lot of Warner Braun medical in here. Well, now that Warner Braun has signed the charter, their products are flooding the city. It's a good time for discount shopping. Their gear is high quality. When it comes to biomedical, they're going to shake up the markets. So now, yes, look at all that. Medical service upgraded. Cybernetic surgery service upgraded, which we haven't done yet, and we're going to have to start doing that pretty soon. Partner trait, which reduces the price of all services. Not bad. And in fact, well, hold on. We do have another heist in 4 days. Okay, first things first. We're going into the barracks. We're managing the room. We're upgrading the barracks because I want to have... So 4 days. Influence limit break for Brauk. That makes sense. We can increase Wendigo's exposure. I like that idea. Get Whisper out of medical. And we will do some training. Now, our face... Again, because I didn't know that I could do this, I'm going to go to Puppet Master. We're going to upgrade that so that the recharge weight is lower. And that's the only upgrade I can do, apparently. Oh, okay, the 2 meant that it cost 2 training points to do. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Atomic Stutter's been really, really helpful for me. Steamroll looks really good. Alright, we're gonna do security scramble recharge weight reduced. Now that I know I can do this, obviously I'm going to be increasing null op. We'll start by giving it plus 25% damage. Although, you do have an extra talent I can pick up. So, I do want to pick up Zero Interrupt the next time I level. I think what we're going to do is we're going to be upgrading Nest. There, that way Nest lasts a good long time. Because, man, that was really, really useful. That was very helpful. Floater. We're going to grab K Protocol. And we're actually heading down toward Projection. But we do have one more training point. We'll do another jam kit charge. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Possible recruit, 14 days. Okay, so I should have plenty of time to upgrade my barracks. That's only going to take 3.5 more days. Alright, let's see. 44%. But do I have... Yes, okay. So I can make it 64% using the Underworld hub, right? What's the complex trick? Hacking, combat required. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we are going to do this legwork. But I do have some time. We want to get someone in Milsec on our payroll. We're going to be trying jobs and heists at street level, anything worth serious money. We need some coverage from Milsec. When you say Milsec, I'm just hearing Bravestar. We can run pretty wild in gang territory and below the street, but if we try to run a job above the level, Bravestar is everywhere. When Night Horizon was dissolved back in 18, that killed their only real competitor. Since then, Bravestar has reasserted its dominance across the entire dome and the wards. Okay, so... 82%, make a shadowy connect with a corrupt officer. That's going to be very helpful, so we're going to have him do that. Not just a corrupt cop, but someone up to their elbows in it. So we're looking for an untrustworthy scum of a Bravestar officer who we can trust to make or to take our bribes. Alright, so we'll feed the greed. It'll take a week or two. It's fine. We got this. Ox is trying to stake out a little corner of our turf. I need you to kick them in the teeth with an alpha strike. They've taken over a fortified position. Always friction. Blah, blah, blah. This is going to be another pure combat mission. 7 days. Wendigo has an exposure limit break. I guess Wendigo was one of mine? That's annoying. Okay, let's see. We could downgrade the Power Hungry trait. We can use Pulling Strings. No, we're just going to downgrade. For some reason, I thought Wendigo was an enemy. I was incorrect. Lots of things to keep track of in this game. Alrighty. We're going to make a weapons crafting bench. We're going to upgrade our triage clinic. And now, in theory, I should be ready. Let me just double check. 9 out of 10. Okay, good, good, good. Let's do it. I know that getting a new recruit super early isn't always the best thing because I have to share my money with them, but since we got him out in this video, let's go ahead and recruit him in this video. A Cyber Knight and Company, so the legends are real. We know about your past, we understand each other. Is that a job offer? If it is, I'll take it. Where else would I go? I'd be on the run, alone for the rest of my life. Yeah. Welcome to the team. Maybe better not to tell Miguel, but let me work a few jobs with you and show you what I can do. You won't regret it. The word will get around, but we all make our own decisions here. I'm in for that. Recruit Scourge, that is an achievement I did not have before, and I believe the first thing I need to do is go to the market, get me a really nice shotgun. Boom. We'll get the Chaos Micro Shot that I built. We have this heavy D grip. That'll be fine for now. And then we'll need to get you an Uzi to replace this Defensor. Silencer. Vent. I don't have an optic. We're going to use the red dot since he's already got an up close and personal weapon. There we go. Okay, now let's take a look at his class training. Now I know there are like shotgun specific perks that he gets. If a shotgun attack hits, then 3 shrapnel zones are created nearby, each 3 meters across and lasting for 3 turns. Any enemy or teammate entering the zone suffers 140 ballistic damage. That's pretty ridiculous. Venom Trap. Nerve Tox Shell. Shotgun delivers a neuro agent. Regardless if it hits or misses, all enemies within 6 meters are debuffed with stunned. That's also absurd. What do we got for now? Biocoat Bullet. Disorient. And Dissolve for bodies. Okay, okay. But I'm at my talent limit. Brainworm, hallucinations, becomes alerted and attacks other nearby enemies. Okay, okay. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Morass, Tox Cloud, Purge. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I could go 1, 2, and then wait around until I get another talent. We've got 8 points to play with. We'll make our way up there. Biocope bullet looks like it could get real powerful if I build it up. Now, Dissolve is an interesting one because if I'm running around with a shotgun, I'm not too interested in sneaking, right? On the other hand, it means that I won't have to carry around a bunch of biorecyclers when he's around, so I think we'll do that. And we'll buff up Biocoat Bullet as well. Okay. Not bad. What else we got? We got 12 hours for Complex Trick. So I think that's going to be our next mission. June, welcome to the team. Glad to have you. Friends, thank you so much for watching. Hold on. Gonna upgrade power wires so we can get up our command HQ up to level 4. Anyway, as I was saying, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.